GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwood. Cape May just shattered its water use record amid this heat wave, so we'll hear about new conservation steps. I'll also bring you tonight's Jersey Shore surf forecast and a quick look at the East Coast Surf Shop's new boardwalk location. Over to you, Jake.
Yoga on the beach starts tomorrow morning at sunrise on the boardwalk, led by certified instructor Maya Patel, free for all Wildwood residents.
Class runs for 90 minutes includes gentle flow and breathing exercises. Participants should bring mats, water bottles, and a towel, no prior experience required.
Registration opens today at 8 a.m. via the Wildwood community portal. Limited spots available, first come first served, and participants will receive a complimentary herbal tea afterward.
Lots to get to this bright morning, so let's get started with the news and dive into today's stories together. Good evening, Wildwoods. North Wildwood Police Department will hold a community resources meeting on Tuesday, July 14 at the Town Hall. Officers plan to outline services for crime victims and share recent crime trend data, giving residents a clear picture of local safety concerns. The session aims to connect families with counseling, legal assistance, and financial aid options, while also explaining how to report incidents and access protective orders. Police spokesperson Maria Lopez said the outreach effort is part of an ongoing strategy to build trust and keep neighborhoods informed. Attendees will have a chance to ask questions directly of investigators and victim support specialists. The department encourages anyone interested in learning more about available help or the latest statistics to join the meeting. The event is open to the public and will run for about 2 hours.
Cape May County SHIELD Task Force concluded its inaugural county-wide traffic safety sweep on Monday, pulling over 93 vehicles in a coordinated enforcement effort. Officers focused on detecting impaired driving, speeding, and other violations, aiming to deter risky behavior and make the roads safer for everyone. The operation spanned multiple towns across the county, with checkpoints set up at major intersections and highway exits. Drivers who were found to be under the influence or exceeding speed limits received citations, and several were escorted to nearby treatment centers for further evaluation. Law enforcement officials said the sweep demonstrated a strong commitment to public safety and will serve as a model for future initiatives. Community leaders welcomed the proactive approach, noting that visible enforcement can encourage responsible driving habits throughout the region.
Today's forecast from NJ 101.5 brings sunny skies along the entire shoreline. Expect clear blue heavens and light breezes from sunrise through the afternoon. Temperatures will hover in the upper 70s, perfect for a day at the beach. Gentle swells of 2 to 3 feet will roll in, creating calm conditions for swimmers and beginner surfers alike. The water temperature remains a comfortable mid-70s, making it inviting for families and paddleboarders. Light offshore winds should keep sand dunes dry and no rain is expected. This outlook covers popular spots from Cape May up through Wildwoods, giving residents and visitors a reliable guide for planning beach outings. Keep an eye on the tide charts if you're heading out later, as low tide will arrive mid-afternoon.
Wildwood's Boardwalk is rolling out a fleet of electric tram cars built by Volvo, part of a summer 2026 upgrade that's already underway. The sleek, battery-powered vehicles replace older diesel run units, giving visitors a quieter, cleaner ride along the iconic seaside promenade. Boardwalk officials say the move preserves the classic experience while modernizing the service for today's tourists. Volvo's partnership brings Scandinavian engineering to the Atlantic coast, with charging stations installed at both ends of the boardwalk. The initiative fits into the boardwalk's larger sustainability plan, which aims to cut carbon output across its attractions. The electric trams can carry up to 30 passengers and run on a schedule that matches the high summer traffic. As the season progresses, riders can expect a smoother, greener journey without losing the nostalgic feel that defines Wildwood's beloved boardwalk attraction.
The Wildwoods Boardwalk is rolling out 3 brand new electric vehicles to bolster its historic tram car line this summer. The sleek, zero-emission cars will run alongside the classic wooden trams, giving visitors extra capacity while cutting local pollutants. Boardwalk officials say the addition is part of a broader summer enhancement plan aimed at keeping the century-old ride reliable for the influx of tourists. The electric units are already in service, weaving through the boardwalk's famous stretch of sand and arcade shops. By pairing modern technology with the nostalgic charm of the original trams, the boardwalk hopes to preserve its heritage while meeting today's environmental standards. The program runs through the summer months, offering a quieter, cleaner ride for families strolling along the oceanfront. The initiative remains underway as the boardwalk welcomes weekend crowds. Stay tuned because former Phillies starter Ranger Suarez just landed on the injured list and will miss the All-Star game. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches, no middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Welcome back, everyone. That was a quick break. Now let's turn to Jake Callahan for the latest local stories shaping our community. Let's get a look at your evening forecast with our meteorologist for tonight.
A southerly jet stream slicing the upper atmosphere fuels tomorrow's lingering heat and subtle pressure drop. Wildwood lacks an official record high or low for July 9th, so the books stay closed today. That absence highlights how the climate has settled into a reliable midsummer rhythm. Normal July 9th highs hover around 80 degrees, with lows near 72, reflecting the steady influence of the subtropical ridge. When extremes have appeared, they arrived during rare heat spikes in the early 2020s or abrupt cold snaps tied to deep troughs. Those outliers remind us that even a stable pattern can be punctuated by dramatic swings. The radar screen is completely clear across the entire region. No rain echoes back from the mountains, nor any drizzle from the lake. With high pressure holding steady and a modest southerly jet steering any moisture eastward, the air mass remains dry. Expect this quiet pattern to persist over the city for the next several hours, with clouds thinning and the night staying precipitation-free. I'm now turning to tonight's outlook. At 6 p.m. Wildwood sits at 79 degrees with the sky mostly clear and humidity lingering near 81%. A light southerly breeze pushes 8 miles per hour, gusting to 19, keeping the air feeling slightly brisk. Pressure is near average, but beginning to ease lower, signaling a gradual shift toward unsettled conditions later tonight. The 500 hectopascal jet stream races overhead at 49 miles per hour from the southwest, channeling any future disturbances eastward. UV index reads 6, though the sun is already dipping toward the horizon. Tonight's low will dip to 72 degrees, and wind will remain below 16 miles per hour, so no wind advisory is needed. No active weather alerts are in effect as we head into the overnight period. Looking ahead, Friday brings a sharp rise as the ridge deepens, pushing daytime highs to 90 degrees while overnight lows hold at 72. Cloud cover will thicken, offering a 20% chance of rain as moisture from the Gulf pushes inland. Saturday stays warm at 81 degrees, but the lingering cloud deck raises the rain probability to 35%, keeping the day feeling humid. Sunday clears dramatically, dropping to a comfortable 77 degrees with a completely blue sky and no precipitation threat. Monday mirrors Sunday with steady clear skies and a high near 79 degrees. Tuesday caps the stretch with a modest climb to 82 degrees, again under clear conditions. The week's pattern swings between brief cloud bursts and solid sunshine, delivering a pleasant midsummer rhythm. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Traffic's clear, Chamber Spotlight features Kona Surf Company's National Award, and the Flyers still have moves this offseason. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches, no middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
All the major arteries are moving freely this morning. Highway 7, County Road 12, and downtown Main Street show no backups, and the interstate loop around the lake is clear. With no accidents or construction reported, commuters can stick to their usual routes. The expressway to the north, Route 5, remains open with speeds at normal levels. Residential streets in the east side, including Oak Avenue and Pine Lane, report no holdups. Looking ahead, the usual afternoon surge will start to build near the mall corridor around 2 o'clock, and the University Access Road may see a handful of slower vehicles as classes let out. Expect a slight slowdown on Highway 7 near the Industrial Park as trucks begin their midday deliveries, likely around 3 o'clock. Otherwise, today's drive should be smooth across town. That's the traffic picture for now.
Looks like the calendar is quiet today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's happenings. And now here's Luke with sports.
Here's the latest on our beloved Philadelphia teams and upcoming all-star excitement. Phillies Nation reports former starter Ranger Suarez has been placed on the injured list, ruling him out of the all-star game at Citizens Bank Park next week. The right-hander will miss the showcase, leaving the Phillies without his veteran presence on the mound. Broad Street Hockey outlines 3 options for the Flyers now that the Anaheim Ducks match the offer sheet for Leo Carlsson. With the center staying in Anaheim, Philadelphia can explore trade assets, adjust their roster composition, and focus on developing internal prospects as the offseason progresses. Broad Street Hockey reports the Anaheim Ducks have officially matched the Flyers' offer sheet for Leo Carlsson, ending Philadelphia's pursuit of the coveted center. The decision, confirmed Friday, means the Ducks retain the player, and the Flyers must pivot their offseason strategy. Phillies Nation highlights standout performers for the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs as the second half begins. The outlet points to several depth players delivering strong outings, offering the Phillies a promising pool of talent to draw from as the Major League club looks ahead to the stretch run. Broad Street Hockey notes rumors that the Ducks are exploring trades to clear roster space for Leo Carlsson. As general manager Pat Verbeek evaluates the situation, the speculation suggests potential moves, though no official transactions have been confirmed at this stage. Phillies Nation outlines the upcoming All-Star Week activities at Citizens Bank Park, detailing events scheduled around the Midsummer Classic. Fans can expect concerts, fan festivals, and community engagements leading up to the game, turning the Philadelphia venue into a celebration hub for baseball enthusiasts.
Kona Surf Company on Ocean Avenue in the heart of Wildwood just rode a wave of recognition. The family-run shop, known for its curated boards, wetsuits, and local art, was named USA Today's Best Surf Shop in the 26th 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards. That national nod shines a spotlight on Wildwood's vibrant beach culture and brings new surfers strolling the boardwalk, curious to try the gear that locals trust. With the award, the shop plans a community surf clinic and a limited edition tee to support the town's youth surf program. It matters because Kona isn't just selling equipment, it's keeping our shoreline spirit alive, one board at a time. Owners Maya and Lewis will greet visitors during Saturday's celebration today. And later, we'll celebrate the boardwalk's new electric Volvo tram cars, lighting up Wildwood's nights with clean, quiet rides.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches, no middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
In the gentle glow of a mid-morning tide, families are strolling the wide, sun-kissed stretch of the Wildwoods boardwalk, their footsteps leaving soft imprints on the clean, powder-fine sand. Children chase gulls while a retired fisherman offers a quick lesson on spotting sand crabs, and a group of teenagers sets up a portable speaker for an impromptu beachside dance. Today, the Wildwoods free shoreline has been honored once again, earning the top spot in the state's 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards from USA Today. Judges highlighted the seamless blend of pristine sand, thoughtfully placed family-friendly amenities, and the effortless public access that lets anyone step off the bus and onto the beach without a ticket. It's the third consecutive year the community's dedication to keeping the coast open and welcoming has been recognized. A testament to the volunteers who patrol the dunes each dawn and the local businesses that sponsor extra trash recycling stations. The moment that truly captures the spirit is when a grandmother, hand in hand with her granddaughter, pauses to watch the sunrise spill gold across the water. A quiet smile confirming that this beloved stretch of shoreline belongs to everyone. Enjoy the sand, the sea, and the shared sense of place.
On the sun-kissed boardwalk between the bright striped umbrellas, the National Marbles Tournament rolled back into Wildwood for its 103rd edition. Children in bright swimsuits crouched on the wooden tables of the seaside pavilion, while retirees in soft caps leaned over the same lanes, their eyes focused on the tiny glass spheres that glittered like sea foam. The clack of marbles echoing against the salty breeze mixed with the distant call of gulls, and a local bakery even set up a stand offering marble mint cupcakes for the competitors. What makes this year special is the way the tournament bridges generations. 12-year-old Maya, who learned the game from her grandfather's cracked wooden tray, watched his steady hand guide her first perfect shot, sending a sapphire marble spiraling into the winning cup. The crowd erupted in cheers, not just for the win, but for the shared memory of a pastime that has survived more than a century of boardwalk changes. It's moments like these that remind us why Wildwood feels like home.
Thank you, Wildwood, for joining us this evening. It was great to see the boardwalk welcoming the new electric Volvo tram cars, a bright step for our historic line. I'm Jessica Hart. We'll be back tomorrow with more local stories, so stay tuned and have a wonderful night.